Hello, NWF fans. I'm back, and welcome back to another episode of NWF Forward, live from, now, bear with me here, live from the NWF Wrestling YouTube channel, Wrestling Revolution with Keaton's YouTube channel.
No,
Not anymore. We're taking that one away.
we only have 3 spots. So
3 spots. All right. NWF Wrestling YouTube channel, the NIPW Wrestling YouTube channel, and the NWF Instagram account. Now, for those watching on Instagram right now, just to bear in mind, we're only live on Instagram for the first hour of the broadcast. After that first hour, we recommend that you come on over to the YouTube to finish off,
or right away, because we can't even see their comments.
We can't see comments on Instagram, so it's more just for those who just came across on Instagram or anything like that. We would recommend YouTube, but
we're fishing for YouTube viewers is what we're doing.
Yeah,
Instagram.
If you're watching on Instagram, you suck. All right. So, but yes, on to the more important matter. Let's get into the introductions. I know you've all missed it. I'm back. I know. Calm down. Introductions. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I am your main host. I am the NWF World's Champion. I am the heart and soul of the NWF, and also now the Globetrotter. I am Ricky Henry. Now, over here is my I don't know what the fans are saying, right? Sorry, we're having a whole mix-up before this. We don't know what way is which, because I'm pointing this way and it's looking like it's pointing to him, but he's saying he's not saying it pointing to him, so I don't know what you guys are saying, so keep us right. But anyway, on to my co-host. He is the 5-time loser of my championship, the NWF World Championship. 5-time loser of it. He is the ultimate schmuck. I know you all might forget his name, so that's why we decided to make sure it's right there so everyone remembers it. It was his idea to have our names here. It is misspelled, but it's Schmucker Crossen.
And he forgot a few other accolades.
The
longest reigning.
Here we go.
I am the longest reigning NWF World Champion with over 380. How many days? 385 days. Yes, 385 days. It's a long time. And he is also a new record for the NWF, everybody. Ricky Henry has broke a huge record here. This is a big one.
He's coming off with.
This is a big one. The first 60 days with that NWF championship and not a single title defense.
In
the first 60 days.
In the first 60 days, I didn't know.
It became a nice chair for him. Matter of fact, you might want to take that belt and move it over, because just so you know, your name covers it up.
For me, it doesn't.
Yeah, your lower thirds covers up. You can't even see the belt. So if you put it on your other side of the bed or whatever,
bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll look better for you.
Yep.
Just FYI.
Why
am I helping him? Why
not what I'm saying? So if I move this and see if anyone in this comment section tells me I have to put it on the other side,
trust me. Have I ever let you down before?
Yeah, let me down every time you talk. All right, so here we go. Oh,
yep, my title.
Need to just adjust this.
There you go. Now we can see it.
Does that look okay? I can't see.
Yep. Everybody, that looks good now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Now we can see it. Right. Yeah. So it's just got to be backwards for you. No wonder you were always covering it up. I was wondering because you thought it was looking good.
Yeah, I can't see it.
And everybody's telling you to put it on the other side. And well, yeah.
Are they?
No, before.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me now. I was like, oh God.
So lots of comments rolling in, Ricky. And I might slip up quite a few times calling you Canary. That's going to take a little getting used to. But we'll talk more about that after we watch the watch long of the nice, made a little bit better edited version of this match. I mean, you've seen a version of it on Keaton's channel, which was one angle, but we're going to have this new edited version uses three different angles. So it'll be kind of nice to see. We'll watch that here. And we'll see the match with the Kid of Rock, Keaton. Keaton Whiteside. That's what he goes by. And his debut match for the NWF Championship against this guy was introduced as the Canary Kid in this match. And first title defense for him.
Hate the spoiler for everybody, but
yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Let me get through some of the comments though, because there's a lot of them for you, obviously.
as expected.
Yeah, he loves you guys. Just so you know, when you do these, comments, it just makes his head balloon even more. So just FYI, remember it's Crusher that you're pretty like. Remember the voting Crusher. So Magic starts out, says, "Welcome back, Ricky. We all missed you. On top of that, we had to sit here through podcasts with some people on the show trying to put you down. Don't worry, we stuck up. We stuck up for you to a degree. To a degree.
I'm sure they were trying to put me down, Gizmo. And you know what? They can all say it all they want when I'm not here. But now the face of the NWF is back. So they're all going to go real quiet because I'm back. All right. But as on the thing of you missing me, as I've previously said to you, Gizmo, I'm sure you did miss me. Yeah, that must have been really hard for you.
Well, and then Sky Sports Video News, part of that whole crew, he chimes in. Good to have you back, Ricky. We all missed you. Can't wait to hear your stories of your adventures.
You're welcome. I'm back.
Yep, so appreciative, isn't he? And then he says, Damien Thorne says, Canary Kid, we have all been waiting to hear how your trip went. Hope you had a great time.
Let's just say if I had it my way, I would never came back.
Like Ireland that much, huh?
No, I just really enjoyed the break from having to listen to you on a weekly basis.
Let's see. Then the next comment, Sports Video says, great to have you back again, Canary Kid.
I know it is.
And then Sports Tech 170 says, bring back John. Just kidding. Missed you, Canary.
You didn't have to tell me you're joking. I know you're joking because who wants John back on this show? Who wants John in general?
Well, you know, when he was your tag team partner, he was your hero. Wasn't that your words? Wasn't that your words?
Prove it. Prove I said that.
He was his hero, everybody.
I don't remember saying that. Do you remember saying? No, I didn't say that. Okay. My people are telling me I didn't say
that. Who are
you
talking to? The wall? You're talking to my face on the dartboard over there?
It's my team. It's my team.
By the way, my shirt's still on that dartboard.
No, the dartboard sold.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Okay. Needed some extra cash, I guess. Or I
had to sign it and stuff, you know, these fans.
Okay, then here's one. Wrestling Revolution Keaton here and watching along, and he says, Globetrotter can't even defend the belt within 60 days.
And you can't even win the belt in general. So get that comment out of here second, please.
And then just to that, he says, I was robbed.
No, you were runner-up. That's what you were.
Well, we'll find out when we watch it here.
Robbed. I know it's the title.
He's robbed. And then Gadget gives him, I'm going to just keep going through this because they're coming in very fast. Did the Canary Kid get a new name? I see the name Globetrotter Ricky Henry. Well, we'll show you what happened there when we watch the match because that'll get answered.
Yeah.
You can see some of the graphics are changing. You know, it's a kind of a transition. Some of them still say the Canary Kids. So they kind of caught that. They know. See, our fans don't miss anything. They see everything. Mighty Molly says, it was back. If it was back in NWF heyday, the championship would be stripped. That's absolutely true. There was a 30-day policy. You had to defend within 30 days.
Well, sorry, Molly, but we're not back in the 1930s like what you had to grow up in. You know, times have changed and championships get a worthy break, especially if you are a champion of my standard.
You see,
Thank you. I
have to reiterate, he's not like this when you're in person. He's not like this. But boy, when I get distance, he just comes out of his shell, doesn't he? And that's a good way to put it, out of his shell. Because when I'm there, he's in his protective bubble with all the gratitudes and all the nice, pleasantries and everything, and that's very appropriate.
That's great to hear.
Can't argue it, can you?
No, I'm just trying to get you to shut up. If I agree with you, stop talking. Something I've realized.
And then Wrestling Revolution with Keaton says yes. I don't know what that was to.
Yeah, Keaton.
Oh, he's referring to Mighty Molly's comment, agreeing that it would be stripped. Darren says most offenses, I guess, during that reign two, Crusher?
You had the most defenses in
Oh,
history.
oh yeah, for sure. Nobody defended it more than me. There was times where I defended it 4 times on a taping. So
Yeah.
and that was because we did 4 tapings that day and certain days. We'd do like a month's worth of shows. So
Smart.
yeah, because it wasn't easy to set the ring up. I had to sneak that with my mom not knowing because the insurance agent said we get stripped. They'd cancel the homeowner's policy if we kept doing it. I snuck the ring in there because we had to fill the cable shows. So I just had to do it. So I had all the guys, all the kids. I said, make sure you stay extra to help me tear the ring down before she gets home. I was such a good kid.
Yeah, great. I would have disowned you.
Yeah. Well, that show came first for me, unfortunately, for my mom. Darren says, always mentoring the less fortunate, Crusher. Yeah, that's true. Because I am his mentor. That is very true. Canary Kids.
The less fortunate?
Yeah, meaning you.
I seem pretty fortunate.
Well, the belt's fortunate to have.
I'm extremely fortunate. I don't know if you guys remember, but was it not the first time I ever came on this show? I was a champion. So
yeah,
I've been a champion long before
that's very
Crusher's
true. That is very true. Yeah, you were a champion, but then you lost it.
Speaking of the less fortunate, I think being less fortunate would mean coming second place, Darren, and your son would know a lot about that, wouldn't he?
Boy, you're being rude to the adults and the kids? Holy cow.
I don't discriminate.
And then next comment, Wrestling Revolution Keaton says, put it on the other side. He's joking. He wins, so it'll be covered up.
Keaton, that was funny.
And he
almost
says,
as funny as your attempt to win a championship.
So Damien says, did you two switch roles? I see Ricky on the right side and Crusher on the left. Ricky did the opening sequence very well. Boy, Damien, these guys don't miss a beat. Yeah, it used to be, Ricky used to be on the other side. The way this new studio works, if I don't come in first, we don't get our lower thirds.
You missed the last part.
Oh, hell, I think we have a new head host.
You heard it here first, folks. According to Damien Thorne, the mastermind of the NWF fan base, I am the main host of NWF.
I didn't miss the last part. Let's get to the next comment. Mighty Molly, Kid of Rock rocks.
I know we have a terrible fan base, right? But I didn't know they're so illiterate that they can misspell sucks. Like, come on, Molly. Is that the old age kicking in?
And Darren says, Canary Kid is dead. Long live the Globetrotter. Well, that's yet to be seen. We haven't watched the watch long yet. All these people, all these fans in America don't know what's going on.
They're caught up.
So I think we should probably just get into the match, huh, Ricky? Just get this done with so we can watch it and stuff. And I know Keaton wants to watch it live, and I don't know if he'll stay up for the whole show. So
makes sense.
We'll get this going. So yeah, let's do this. So we'll get this going here, and hope, Ricky, you don't have any problem watching these things on that Chromebook, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not like a phone, so it shouldn't be an issue. All right, so let's get it going. You've seen it too, right, already?
Yep.
Yeah, this version. All right.
I was there in person.
Well, I know that, but I'm talking about this edit. This is a version I edited, you guys. I just took all the footage that Darren provided me and just put it together. I did it kind of quick. If I wanted to, I could have made this better. See, the problem was one of our camera angles was portrait, and that doesn't work. So I had to crop in really tight, and then I have to go up and down in different parts to get stuff. And if I wanted to be real critical, I could have made it do pans while it was playing to go and follow the action, but I just didn't have that kind of time. Sorry. So you get what you get.
He's just lazy is what he's telling us.
Yeah. This is like way over Ricky's head because he doesn't know how to do video editing. He has to come to me for graphic work like he did in Canada. That's another story. All right. Totally unrelated. All right. Here we go. Let's get this thing going. I color graded it too. You notice, Ricky?
I actually did notice that the color quality is much better. You can actually see through the immense amount of smoke.
Yeah, that was bad on this angle.
It was crazy on the smoke machine. Like
I told Darren, just FYI, next time take the GoPro and put it here where this is, and then have your cell phone camera over there where the GoPro was, so we don't get that fisheye lens. Yeah. That fisheye lens is great for a distance, but it's not good for close-up stuff. So I noticed how the ring ropes were look like they're bent.
Yeah.
In that angle. All right. Canary, hold the fort over. Somebody's rung the doorbell. It could be a package. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Be right back.
See, this is why I'm the main host, because I stay for the entire podcast. This guy runs along. Go get your doorbell. Go, hurry up. Be gone. Yeah, off he goes. Schmuck. Well, by the way, if anyone's putting in comments, sadly we need to start a petition to kind of get me being able to control that stuff, because right now I'm not able to see any comments until he puts them in. So as of right now, we'll just focus on the match. So, but yeah, my first match back against Kid Rock, and here I am, superstar I am, and I put the curtain back a little bit. Reason why I kind of missed my cue a little bit on like what I usually like to come out with the music, because I didn't think I was coming up first. I thought Keaton was coming out first, But so I was pretty far backstage, and I had to hear my music going. I had to run. I was like, oh damn! Everyone's just calling my name. I was like, oh, I had to run. Yeah. I only realized that Johnny got thrown off by this. I didn't tell him to say anything. I went over and just pointed at the title and said, damn right I am, and he got really thrown off by that.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, took you long enough.
Who were you talking to?
The people. And that's me running my mouth to George, our cameraman.
Canary's growing so fast. He's growing out of these lowers, these bottoms. He's looks like the floods are coming to Ireland here, folks. And I see. Well, I won't say it. I don't want to give away the match, but something happens at the end here too.
Oh, you talking? Yeah.
Figure four.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about that. That was funny. Thanks, step go my way.
That's a good entrance music for Keaton.
Yeah?
I like it, yeah. Welcome to the Jungle.
It's not like winner's music though, is it?
So this is a debut for Keaton Whiteside, everybody. Kid of Rock, here he comes.
Actually, I'm looking at how the curtain works. It's like guys are rookie.
By the way, is the audio good, you guys? Can you hear us talking and everything, or is it? Sure.
More importantly, can you hear me talking?
Yeah, do I have to turn that down a little bit? Because it could be a little loud.
I think you should turn yourself down a little bit. I think you're a little too loud.
Let me know if that audio is, if you can hear us talk. Because there is no commentating to listen to here. Okay, they say the audio's good.
Yeah, I think they want you to turn yourself down a little bit.
How about if I turn you down a little bit? It's giving me crap, guys.
It's
the old Ricky.
This is a disgrace, right? Look, this kid gets pyro on his first ever match. He's not a champion. I'm a champion. I'm returning. I'm well traveled. I'm a globetrotter.
Yeah, you didn't get any pyro. I noticed. You just got smoke. You just got smoke.
I'm the CEO of an airline these days. We'll find out later in the.
And some comments here. Ricky would love a pop like Keaton got.
The only pop that happened was when I popped Keaton between the eyes and won the match.
First video. Keaton, Kid of Rock rules. They like Keaton, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see how much he rules at the end of the match, alright?
I like Keaton's demeanor. Like, I didn't see it in the first shot that he gave me. When I seen the close-ups of him, I liked how he was interacting.
Yeah.
I think he's doing good for that, for being his first match and interacting like he was.
His gear was
You got to stand on that rope a little longer, though, Keaton.
Oh, yeah. Got to make the most out of that.
Yeah. Don't just hop up and hop down. Stay up there.
Kid's a newbie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're growing too fast, Canary. Listen to the boos.
They just hate me because they ain't me.
Ricky, not used to that.
Hit me all you want. Don't change the fact I'm number one. That's how I see it. I know there's Nathan telling us to go in every other corner. I was so confused.
He's telling you to go in the other corners?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wanted to do the pat down thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was funny because He told me to go to the other corner. And I didn't know what that meant because there's 3 other corners I could possibly go to. So that's why you see me go to one corner and look for a second and go, where'd Keaton go? Oh. He starts checking my wrists. I've got no wrist tape on.
I
What
know.
sort of referee is this guy?
You should have checked your knees too, because you could have like knee pads under there for all he knows.
I didn't have knee pads.
I know. I noticed when I checked it. I'm surprised you don't with doing that Meteora.
Oh, I actually did with you.
Did
the
you?
thing was,
I didn't
here's
feel
the
'em.
thing. I had them because my knee pads are tight, so I don't like putting them on until I'm actually in the match. So usually I pull them up before I walk out. So they were actually around my boot
Oh.
when you checked, and it was actually when you checked, I went, oh yeah, my knee pads, and you actually seen me pull them up.
So you got away with it. There could have been a foreign object in there, and I didn't even catch
See?
it.
That's why it's smart. Is Keaton just doing what I told him to do? I was like, don't rush anything. That didn't come up.
Damien
They
says, Ricky, I love the boots. Makes the whole wardrobe look good. Talking about your boots.
My entire wardrobe always looks
Black
good.
boots.
I'm a very well dressed individual.
Yeah, it does. You know, those silver pants look really good on the shirt, don't they? Dude.
It's very outdated as of this match.
Good Keaton. Yeah, he's in a 3 count. He's letting you hear it, huh?
I was going
Now-
easy on him.
As you can see, guys, the Canary Kid is realizing that he might be in over his head here a little bit.
Me in over my head. We'll see what happens. See who's in over their head at the result, buddy.
Because Keaton is kind of showing him up so far.
Yeah, show me up. Look at this. Oh, he thinks he's strong enough to break the grip. Oh no, Keaton, don't do that. Ah, you fell for it, you
Oh,
clown.
Paul Nelson. Yeah, try that with me too. I know how to get out of those.
Keaton thought he did. Didn't work for him.
Yeah, he did get out of it. Now he's got you in a hammerlock. Roll up.
See, the kid's such an amateur. He didn't have that schoolboy on tight enough. I rolled out of that, no problem.
The crowd was there for Keaton. He had a lot of the audience, actually.
Yeah. Didn't change the fact. Didn't change any results, did it? Keaton realized that soon, though. No matter how you have show up or no matter who's cheering for you, it doesn't change the result of the match. I must give it to him. Oh shit, has a hard slap.
There goes the crucifix.
Give me a stinger on the back there. Shoulder blade.
See? Keaton saying, hey, that was 3.
Oh, it wasn't 3. Kid can't
But look
count.
at the face on Ricky. You can tell. This is where he starts getting frustrated.
Do I look frustrated here? Look, does this seem like something that someone who's frustrated would do? Look how calculated this is. No frustration involved in this.
Whoa,
Hey!
look at that. And let's
Oldest trick in the
do
book.
Ed Nelson 2.0. Let's go for the knee.
They all fall for it. They all fall for it. They're all gullible enough.
You know, a kick to the front of the knee like that is dangerous. Really is unethical.
Tape kick, it's a legal move though, isn't it?
Oh, there's so many things I would do right now if I was Keaton, but Keaton's learning. In that position, he could
He was lost. He
totally.
didn't know what to do. You can see. He doesn't know what he's trying to do.
Keaton's in a
Get
good
that
position
nasty little
to.
elbow.
Yeah, his bony elbows, they would probably hurt.
Oh yeah. Make the most out of what I'm working with.
And where did you learn that move from, I wonder?
I don't know why you say I learned it from you. No, I didn't.
You watched it with me in Mr. X match. You
But
didn't
I'd
know what a
seen the move
hamstring pull
before.
was. Well, you've seen it, but you didn't know how to use it. And then next
I
thing you
can-
know, you start using it.
I can actually show you footage of a match that I had less than a year in the wrestling where it got done on me, and that's where I learned it.
Oh, that's what got done on you. You didn't like. I'm the one that influenced you with that hamstring pull. Period. End of discussion. That's okay. You can do it. You don't do it as good as I did, though.
Thought he could fool me.
Yeah, keep.
I'm just trying to
skipping.
apologize to the ref.
I told Keaton, there's nothing wrong with that. You got a 5 count.
Yeah,
Keaton's
I broke it
got
too.
Keaton's got to realize he can do the same, though.
I broke it too. I was very respectful.
This is what Canary does when he panics everybody. He starts taking low blow cheap shots.
Just don't have legs if you don't want to kick them in, you know, that's how I see it.
Wait till somebody does it to you.
Never gonna happen. It happened to me a long time ago and I learned from it.
And there he goes, trying to go for that figure four. Very close.
Fell for it again. Kid's so gullible. Toss him off, no problem.
You know, like Keaton said, he
body drop.
expected you to just fight, you know, respectfully. He didn't expect you to do all this cheap shot stuff.
Just don't be gullible, that's how I see it. It's his fault.
There he goes again. Drop kick to the front of the knee once again, folks.
Take out his knee. Again, working the leg isn't illegal.
Well, he's grabbing Keaton's guitar. What are you doing that for?
I wasn't gonna hit him with it.
Wasn't going to hit him with it. What are you even doing with it in the ring?
Breaking it.
Why is the
Because he
referee? You know, referee could have disqualified you there.
No, because I didn't use it.
That's it. Oh, there he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. What, a 6 count there?
I was just sitting there because I knew the referee was distracted. I was letting the referee get a fair chance to make the count. Could have got out of that, no problem.
I think he had you there.
Doing things for less fortunate. Oh, gotcha. Now here we have a wardrobe malfunction.
Yes, he's got more malfunction. All right. He's got it stuck in those damn leggings.
I fixed it though. I fixed it. Oh, look.
Going to his go-to move, the figure four, because he thinks
I didn't
he's
give,
so
so I had to pop the
invincible.
hips.
Yep. One of these days, you're gonna do that to the wrong person.
Here's your winner by way of submission. And still,
I look how respectful. I'm taking a bow for my performance. Doing what I do best.
Mary's got the classic
Look, them
farmer's
cheering for
thing.
me. They're all cheering and clapping for me. Good talk.
No, they were cheering for Keaton, not
Nah,
you.
he was in the background. I was the.
It's Keaton
Saw the
leaving.
show.
That's why they're cheering. Now,
See, they're thank God he's gone. You know,
now they're
this guy's
booing.
here. I'll give them something to be about. All right.
All right, we'll turn the audio up so you guys can hear what he says.
My protege was passing it. Yeah, so.
He's alive! Hey! He's alive! How's it possible?
what you just saw there was a showcase of what a real champion looks like. I don't hear you idiots chanting the Kid of Rock's name anymore in my promotion. You can chant all you want, but that doesn't change the fact that your Kid of Rock just tapped out in front of his whole family. He tapped. He didn't just quit on himself. He quit on all of you. And you are so thick that you still cheer him. Over someone like me. You suck. Because I usually show what I've done for this place. I Tired in the building.
So, your protege, Dylan Clark.
Superstar. Superstar.
You see, guys, and that's why I was saying, you know, he talks about his protege in this. And by the way, if you didn't hear, it was so muffly in this accent. It's Canary Airlines. It's his new stable, I guess you could say. And
We're a corporation, yeah.
yeah, Canary Airlines. So, yeah, your protege. Look, guys, his drop kick looks an awful lot like my drop kick all of a sudden.
No, it's much better.
And he does the hamstring pull after talking to me, starts using it.
No.
And then he has my title. So I'm going to say that he is my protege. And so as my protege, I am not very impressed. What you just did with Keaton was ridiculous. You could have beat him up on the up and up, but no, you had to resort to all the cheap shots and the quick victories because you panicked, just like you do when you panic in a match. You just like you did with Ben. You did the same thing with Keaton.
I didn't panic. I just won. Complete within the rule books.
I don't know, everybody. Let's see what some of the commenters are saying here.
Sure, they're loving me.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna get to where they all left off. And okay, so Molly says that was Keaton's favorite guitar, Ricky, and you busted it. You broke it right in half.
Was his favorite guitar. You know what happened? They got broke. Maybe don't bring toys to the ring then, kid.
Yep, Ricky got his dirty fingers on it and busted it. Just like he ripped the sensor off his arm in training. And then Darren says, if only Crusher was reffing.
He completely misspelled that. So referring means completely different.
Well, he meant reffing.
Reffing is REFFING. Reffing.
But you know what he meant. If only I was
Misspelled.
reffing.
This guy can't spell.
See, he's all hung up on the spelling, but he is true. If I was reffing, maybe Keaton would be champ.
When Crusher was reffing, I still won, didn't I?
Because he clotheslined me.
No, because you just had to have a nap mid-match.
Yep, and got me right in the face.
Old man needed his nap.
And then gloats about it later on and forward. I give him a fat lip like Sylvester Stallone or whatever the hell you said.
Yeah.
And then Sports Talks at 117 says, I can't believe how good Keaton did in this match. It was really close. And Keaton did have Canary down for over a 6 count. Yep, that's true. And I think Kid of Rock was scammed.
I don't know why you think Sports Talk, because someone like you with, you know, chromosomes in the negatives should not be trying to speak or think about what should have happened. All right. First off, you can't even count. It was a 5 count that I let happen because the referee was distracted.
That you let happen. How did you see the referee was distracted? Your head was completely the other way.
I see what's going on here, guys. So, hold up. You see, Crusher, he's an old man. He has his glasses. When I'm actually can't really see with them off. I have working eyes. So I was in the pin and I go, oh, ref's distracted. I'll wait until I start hearing the count. I'll let everyone get excited. You know?
And why would you risk losing the NWF title for some kind of stunt like that?
I was at no risk. Trust me. That guy, Keaton, risk? No, I was good.
So then we got Damien saying, Ricky, the new heel.
What's this term, heel?
You know exactly what that term is.
Elaborate? Is that like bread? Like the heel of the bread?
Yeah, it's exactly what you are. Disrespectful, snot-nosed punk. You went right back to the old Ricky.
I am extremely respectful of the rules of wrestling. That's why I didn't disobey any.
And then it says, and Mighty Molly says, the canary has left the nest from your new hairdo.
What's that even mean?
I don't know, but it's kind of funny. I like it.
Doesn't make sense.
I kind of like it.
This old lady's lost her mind.
And then Sportsface says, seems like Ricky's speech at the end was longer than the match.
That's to be expected.
Canary Airlines. By the way, Ricky, this Canary Airlines thing. That's no, this is a shirt. I redid the 5-time shirt with me kicking and me beating up Ricky, like what happened, and I changed the top to make it appropriate. Crusher versus Canary, but now that doesn't make any sense. So I have to change the slogan, and I want to get our fans' perspective on that. So I'm going to put a poll on YouTube here. You're going to do this on YouTube, see what you guys think, but I'm going to show the graphic first. So don't type anything. There will be a poll coming into YouTube comments. But this is the choice. Oh, this damn thing.
You just put in the video again.
And I got to remove it. Hang on. This video.
He's growing old.
Still up. I'm going to try it again.
Not good with technology anymore.
There. Is it right now? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep. So these are the two choices. Should I have it say Canary Airlines in flight or flying high on Canary Airlines? So I'm going to put the poll in. Polls in the YouTube
I think they're both
comments.
awful shirts, personally. You'd have to be a clown to buy it.
So you have to be on our
Sure,
YouTube
like that.
channel. You have to. That's so realistic, though. Is the thing. It's like
No,
exactly
it's
what would
cartoons.
happen.
Cartoons aren't realistic, you clown.
This is exactly what would happen, and everybody knows.
No, Crusher, you can't even get your arms in that position anymore. Never mind up that high.
I could get my arms in that position. See?
What? Who would go up for a drop kick like that?
Well, because I want to make sure my foot gets you in the face, and my arms have nothing to do with it.
Why would your arms have anything to do with it? See,
You
this
have to
guy
ask
doesn't know how to
Ben.
do a drop kick.
Ben Nelson did this. You have to ask him why I figured I would kick this way, but I would. I would do it.
Yeah, but as we know, Ben Nelson's a little bit special.
So Canary Airlines is as stable, and so I thought Canary Airlines in flight or
Corporation.
flying high on Canary Airlines. I'm curious what the fans are going to think. Which one they like better.
They're going to think you suck. That's what I think.
The poll, it's the poll's going, and I'm going to leave that up there for a while and just let everybody keep voting on it. We'll see what people think. Kind of interesting. I've never done a poll before, so this gives me a reason. And but yeah, I don't know I noticed, Canary, I couldn't help but notice on the Instagram vote that you didn't vote. So which one do you like better? I don't know why you didn't vote. Maybe you just missed it.
Of them.
Yeah, these two choices.
I prefer not to speak. They both look horrendous.
It's his favorite T-shirt design, everybody.
I wouldn't be seen dead in that. Like, that thing is awful.
Well, what's not to like?
I don't know. I like wearing shirts that either represent something good or they're realistic, and these are neither.
Yeah, that's a good shirt. But we got to get the slogan right. And if he changes his, now watch, he'll change his stable name to something else, and I'll have to change this again.
We already trademarked it.
Canary Airlines, everybody. All right, so that's what you guys are voting on, and then I'll just let that go for a while, and we'll see what everybody's at, what they think. And I want to show you guys too. I'm going to bring this in, Canary. This is the NWF shop. Is that coming up?
Yep.
So on the NWF shop, you notice we got these two shirts up here: Canary Kid Dropkicks shirt and the Canary Kid Champ shirt. Those, get them while you can, because they're going to change. His name changed, so these are going to change. So if you want a Canary Kid shirt, you got to get it now till it changes out. So there's that shirt up there. There's the 5-time shirt right now that says Crusher versus Canary. That'll eventually change too. But I wanted to show these two. See this new one now with the inspired by Nathan Hoy's NIPW shirt? I did the small little circle logo in the corner. See these two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's not just a big logo. So you got this little more discreet version. Yeah. And our NWF forward hat, which I don't have mine on, but I wore it on Rewind. So these are some of the shirts. And of course, that Summer Sizzler shirt that I did, that recent one on the bottom down here. And I don't know who that guy is on the upper left corner, but God damn it, rock hard abs. Who is that one in the upper left corner? I don't know.
Did you put me on the shirt? I wasn't there.
Has a better, closer look. But yeah, look at that. I don't know. You have to get the shirt to see who that is. But yeah, guys, check out our NWFshop.com for all this stuff. And remember, when you buy Ricky shirts, the profit will go to him. If you buy John McCann's shirt, that profit goes to him. So keep that in mind. So yeah, support our guys.
This is marketing right here. This is It's me doing my best right now to
Oh, there is a forward
Yeah.
shirt.
trying to
Yeah.
try my best, you know.
Or I said shirt. There's the forward hat.
So there you go.
Yeah. It's an embroidered hat. It's a nice one. So yeah. So guys, let's see what the commenters have said since we put that stuff in there. So Wrestling Revolution Keaton says, anything with you kicking him on the head, I don't mind. It's very realistic, Crusher. Well, I did drop kick you, so that is realistic.
Yeah, mine was better though.
That's only because I didn't try. If I try hard, it's going to be just as
Here we
good, if
go.
not better.
I didn't try, man. I didn't try. I don't know.
And then Darren says, no Kid of Rock t-shirt.
No, who would buy second place?
Well,
I don't go in the stores and buy silver medals.
yeah, I should have a Kid of Rock t-shirt. I need to get a good picture, though, to base it off of. I need something to start with. So, I mean, it was hard to do Ricky because I took the pictures to make them work.
You could always literally just sell silver medals with Keaton's face on them. I think that would sell.
Well, I mean, you
Sure,
always
we
say, this is the other thing, too. Your protege, Dylan Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the best you got here. I mean,
I don't know
the
if I'm
guy's just starting out. He's still learning the ropes,
Young
so
and
to
hungry.
speak, and kind of becoming a punching bag of sorts.
guy's
He's
limit-
like a heart
Ah.
punch, literally.
Whoa. Well, the heart punch, let me get into the heart punch. I don't know if you guys know this, but the heart punch is actually banned in 50 nations in pro wrestling. It's a dangerous move. I've seen people die from taking the heart punch. Some people don't live to tell the tale, but
Yeah.
Dylan Clark took the heart punch and lived to tell the tale. That's how you know that guy's tough as nails.
Let's test Canary's knowledge that he just tried to demonstrate there. Do you know what wrestler's famous for the heart punch?
Stan Stasiak,
No.
Who?
Well, you might be, but
he also did it.
the one who did it, that's really put it on the map.
I think Hogan also did it.
I don't know. No, it's before him. Ox Baker.
Hmm.
Very famous. That was his move.
Well, Stan Stasiak was a WWF World Champion, so
Yeah. Ox Baker back in the 70s, 60s, 70s started with that move. That's the
Stasiak was
first one
about the
I
same
remember.
time.
I don't know, maybe. But that was like you can go to Wikipedia or whatever and it'll say, talk about the heart punch with him. It was a big deal with Ox Baker. So Canary likes to be a history buff, but sometimes he sizzles.
Sometimes he makes it up. Ox Baker, I've never heard of that guy, but Stan Stasiak,
You've never
well-known
heard of
guy.
Ox Baker? Holy
No.
cow.
You know Stan Stasiak though, right?
See, I don't think I've ever heard of him either.
He's WWF World Champion.
I mean, back WWF back in the 70s?
Yep, and his son Sean Stasiak went on to also be in WWE, but he wasn't great.
Yeah, a lot of second generations don't add up. David Sammartino wasn't much.
Didn't know his son wrestled.
Yeah.
David Flair wasn't great.
Yeah, David Flair was awful.
Yeah.
But it was. Let's see. Sports Video says, Crusher, there is something wrong with your new t-shirt. You never wrestled shirtless, so no, that's incorrect. I have wrestled shirtless, but you never wrestled shirtless, so no one can see your rock hard abs. Ricky might have you beat there. Are you kidding me? Ricky's got he's got a girl's stomach, kind of like. It's like flat and really flat.
Sorry, Sports Video. I really appreciate the point you're trying to make, but you misspell. It's rock hard flabs. That's what I think you were going for.
He didn't spell anything wrong. You can't even get on him for that like he liked to.
Rock
No
hard
spelling
flabs. Is that
errors
not what
here.
he was going for? Because I know what abs you had. I know you had flabs.
Yeah. This guy here doesn't have any definition yet. He's got to work on that. And wait.
I am chiseled. Like a
John-
Greek sculpture.
Your hero, John McCann, is definitely chiseled. And
It's not my hero.
surprisingly enough, John claims he doesn't go to the gym a whole lot. But I find that hard to believe. Just looking at how he is.
I have no idea. I know he had a period where he went to the gym a lot,
Yeah, he had to get like that.
but he's not like a gym freak. No, he's not.
Or
There all
maybe
the time.
not. Maybe not. But just to get built up,
I think he goes there like the all time. I don't think he's been there as much this summer because he mainly went when he was at college.
But I don't know when I'm going to get over to Ireland. But one thing that's for certain, because he opened your big mouth, there will be a shoot challenge in their training for damn sure, and we'll see if he can back it up here. This kid. But then John hears that. What about me, Crusher? Won't you shoot me? I'm the king of the shoots. Nobody beats me in the shoots. So I'll take care of both of you guys.
Funny story. 14-year-old Ricky beat John in the shoots.
Well, then it's going to be an easy night for me, isn't it?
Ask John about how 14-year-old Ricky beat him in a shoot with an armbar. We'll see how that goes with him. He was not happy. It's the only time I've ever beat John. It was the first time we ever did it. So
Yeah.
I always
Ricky,
have that one.
I know too many tricks when it comes to that kind of stuff. We'll see. We'll see if the spring chicken's there or not. I'm not stupid enough though to make bold predictions like you do.
You're pretty stupid.
Like Ricky comes out, oh yeah, nah, I'll beat him. I'll beat him. I'll beat him. No, you don't know what the hell is going to happen. Neither do I. But I guarantee you this: you'll remember it. You will remember it.
I will probably remember choking out an old man. Yeah, something you don't forget it.
See, he can't get out of that one, so that'll for sure happen. I don't know when. I don't know when that's going to be, but there'll come a day or time when that happens. That is if somebody else doesn't get to him first, you know. Okay, Wrestling Revolution Keaton's chiming in.
Oh, of course, yes.
He says John would kill the Canary Kid. He seemed to mention everyone who he gave reality checks in his promo. To me, funny he didn't mention when John destroyed him for the NXT Junior Heavyweight Championship. Well, good point.
Here, Keaton classed himself, as long as I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but we can both agree. Keaton classed himself as a wrestling historian, correct? Yes or no?
Yep.
So Keaton, if you were such a good historian, you would look back and notice that in the last two, could have been three, but definitely two singles matches between me and John, I won. So how about we talk about that, and then you could talk about me destroying John. John beat me in 2023, and I beat John twice in 2024. We haven't fought
he
25.
beat you in the first one, right? For the title.
He beat me in the first title match, and then I beat him to become #1 contender for the championship after just wrestling Ben Nelson that same night. So I beat them both in the same night. And then I defended my championship against John McCann once again and beat him. So, yeah, sorry, I had to break it to you, Keaton, but just like your hero, John McCann, these are both second place.
You know something? If Keaton doesn't get to you first, and maybe he'll get another shot, or somebody else doesn't get to you, maybe I should become 6-time NWF champ. What do you think about that?
I think it's an awful idea. I think we all know the Crusher Crossen would pull every muscle and every ligament in his body, simply just trying to step into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe leave it.
I don't know. I'm just getting sick and tired of hearing your mouth. You know, but I just have one question. Why so disrespectful all of a sudden? You weren't like that when I was there.
What's disrespectful?
Disrespectful. You know the
What
word.
did I do? It was disrespectful.
All the smack talk towards me. You even came
it's
chatting
pretty
in on the
low.
comments when you were in Canada.
I don't know what you're talking about. I might have got hacked. Was I hacked?
You were on forward with West Danger, and you're talking smack.
Hacked. Yeah, my people said I was hacked.
Your people.
Yeah.
What was that part of the Dylan crowd?
No. Clark's not here. It's just an executive meeting.
Yeah, Canary Kid and his faction. Well, guys, I'm going to show you the results of your poll on that shirt. I think I got enough in. Let's see. Let me get rid of this so I can. Well, he's coming. There we go. So if I end the poll, it'll announce on YouTube. I'm just going to end it because it hasn't changed in a while. And it was, there we go. Flying High on Canary Airlines. Flying High on Canary Airlines got 60%. Canary Airlines in flight got 40% with 10 votes. So they seem to like the Flying High on Canary Airlines. I do too. However, the other one, the in-flight one, that was the popular one on Instagram. So now what do I do? What do I do, Canary? Ricky. So I told you I was going to fuck that up or screw that up.
Here's the thing. If these inbreds can't decide, there's only one way to do it. They don't get it. So I say we don't need the deal shirt. We can leave it. It's not a good shirt anyway. They're indecisive.
Yeah, it was a great design by Ben Nelson. Such a good artist.
Yep, another great silver medalist.
So let's see. Here's another. I don't think I brought this one in. Did you ever So Wrestling Revolution, Keaton is asking, did you ever beat him for the title? Yes or no? He's talking about that John McCann.
I have beat John for the title. Yes, Keaton.
Who gets the luxury of being inaugural NXT Junior Heavyweight Champion?
Yeah, he gets the luxury of having that, but you know, who cares about 2 years ago? I'm talking about the present, and in recent time, I beat him in our last 2 matches, one of which was for the title, the other one was for #1 contendership. So I beat John as I was tired, and then I beat him again as a champion. So yes, I have beat him for the title, Keaton. You know, brush up on your information, runner up.
Yep, and Keaton almost beat you.
But he didn't. Almost is a great word, isn't it? It's the word of the day, folks. Almost.
You can't say you've never beat me, Ricky, because you're afraid to fight me, so that doesn't count.
You can't say you've ever beat me, can you?
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, won't we? At least in a shoot. And then he says, I think Keaton did an amazing job for his first time in the ring with a champion like Ricky.
Ooh.
Great job, Keaton.
Ooh, there was 2. Oh, Crusher, go ahead. I want to see if you can spot it. What am I going to talk about?
2 spelling errors? Well, Keaton.
Oh, and it happened twice. So there you go. Keaton is spelled
Yeah,
Keaton. Keaton. So learn to spell schmuck. But I do appreciate you saying a champion like myself. You missed out the part where it says great, amazing, the best champion like Ricky. But maybe brush up on your spell mistakes. But I understand you've been here for Crusher for so long, you start losing your ability to just become like a competent human being. So that's all right. But just work on that, all right?
You just keep saying all this. You just keep talking like you do to me. One of these days, you're going to push me over the edge. And by the way, Ricky, when I do come back there next time, whenever that is, that dog and pony show you did for me last time of being all respectful ain't going to work. So you better watch your mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You better watch
Horrified.
your mouth.
Horrified. Shaking. Look. Oh, I'm shaking.
Pressure Crossen getting in the best shape I've ever been in right now. And you better believe he'll be shaking.
I mean, yeah, I agree. My favorite shape as well is also a circle. So I think that is the best
What
shape.
part of a circle? What part of a circle are you talking about? Where's the circle? My head? All right, guys. Does that look like a circle? Hell no.
Looks like a circumference right there.
See, I'm still getting rock hard abs, even though
This guy's a speed bump.
you can't see it.
Looks like a speed bump for a
So-
second. It was woo. You know.
No. I will be in such good shape whenever I come back that you won't even recognize me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I was getting John all fired up with that graphic. He was, when I showed this picture here, he's like, Crossen, you don't know what abs look like. You haven't, and he was going to pull a shirt on the podcast and everything. I got John all fired up with that. I thought that was funny. Yeah, that's what you missed when you were gone, Ricky.
I feel bad for you people you had to put up with John.
Um,
Striptease. Is that what happens when I'm not here?
Let's see. And then I got to make sure we're okay. I'm right here. And Keaton's saying, reminding you, 5 count.
But you only got a 2 count. The ref counted 1, 2, Keaton. There was no counts. All right, you can count in your head all you want. But at the end of the day, the referee registered down. It's in the timekeeper's book. It's a 2 count.
You know,
I got the 3 count, you know.
I got to say, Keaton did a good job. He was like, got the first shot. He got the first NWF championship match in 40 years. I mean, other than the crowning the title again, you know, it's
That's
like
what I
the
do for
first
less fortunate.
defending championship match. Pretty neat.
That's what I do for people. You're welcome, Keaton.
Yeah. And I can't agree more with Archer here. I'm going to bring this one in. Ricky is the definition of all bark, no bite. Isn't that the truth? And not only that, Archer, when I was out there, he's not only that, he won't even bark because he knows better. But when you're distances away, like I'm 5,000 miles, yeah, he comes up with all this tough talk. I can't agree more, Archer. What do you think?
If I'm all bark, no bite, then how come I'm a champion? Explain that, you cross-eyed inbred. All right, get that comment out of here. Archer. Who calls their child Archer?
I agree.
You agree? Who would call their child Archer? Exactly. Who would
I
call
agree.
their
I
child
agree with
Archer?
what he's saying. All bark and no bite.
Bunch of inbreds. Swear to God.
And you just wait. You just wait till you try that. Oh, don't let me get my hands on him, everybody. Just let me get my hands on him. And then thinks he's tough because he beat up Keaton 13 just starting out in his debut match. Oh boy.
Welcome to the real world. Don't fight for a title then.
Gizmo says, Ricky, did you notice how much weight that Crusher lost? Each week we can see he is getting stronger and quicker. It's only a matter of time before he is in the wrestling shape for his trip to Ireland. See, they even are picking up on that, Ricky. They're noticing. See? You know, and he knows what I've been doing behind the scenes of lifting up the curtain a little bit. Ricky's well aware of how much I've been working out, training, and everything else.
Look, honestly, I know, again, but one thing I don't like about our fan base is, alongside mostly being inbred, a lot of them clearly have bad hygiene. So, Gadget, bit of a hygiene recommendation. If you're going to stick your tongue so far up someone's ass, I'd recommend mouthwash once you're done. Like, she does a job, maybe brushing your teeth.
Oh, there he goes again, talking about my ass again. Settle down. It's only been 10 seconds and you brought it up again. That's what he's trying to. This is the guy that talks about his sexy ass on Instagram and everything, and he tries to throw it on me.
You talking about my ass again?
See, there he goes.
Make that time. Yeah. Okay.
It was such a perfect setup too, and then Ricky reverses it on me and throws it back to me like that.
You said no.
By the way,
I think a lot of these people enjoy talking about my ass, so that's why I try and move on. You know, I know weirdos like Archer and all probably like talking about my ass.
By the way, you mentioned the figure four leg got screwed up, and it's partly because they are getting too small. You know, so you got some new designs in the works. You're thinking,
yep.
So that eventually the heart. By the way, are you still going to go by the heart and soul still, or is that gone?
Still heart and soul, the NWF. But most importantly, I'm a globetrotter. I'm Mr. Worldwide. I've been everywhere.
Yeah, globetrotter. You know what the globetrotters are known for most? Tricks. And you got all these tricks you're trying to pull, all these cheap shot tricks that you do. It's a very fitting name for you. Yeah. Globetrotter.
Tricky guy,
The Globetrotter, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. With my belt. Mm-hmm.
My belt. I don't see it around your waist.
See, this is it. He puts on that. You know what? Just think, if I wouldn't have got clotheslined by you, and you know what somebody said on a few shows ago, I forget who it was, one of these guys said, they think that you intentionally clotheslined me because you were afraid Ben was going to win and you tried to take me out of the action by the clothesline, maybe thinking that get replaced as a referee.
These are like the same people who try and say the moon landing didn't happen and that seagulls are government drones. They're just crazy conspiracy theorists who don't know what they're talking about and have lost their mind. All right.
Could be actually. Now that I think of it, who knows if that clothesline was an accident or not? Who knows?
Yeah, and come to think of it, Walt Disney was a vampire.
And then Wrestling Revolution Keaton said, couldn't agree more.
I think it's when I was talking about being the greatest champion. I think that's what he's talking about.
No, he's talking about Gizmo's comment that was up there. Nice try. And then he says, a Mighty Molly chimes in. We need to see your training videos, Crusher, but you don't show the Globetrotter. But don't show the Globetrotter too much. Oh, you mean when I go out there? You guys want us to film that shoot? That can be done. That could be arranged.
Yeah, that'll cost you.
I'm not going to do them the same day though. Probably. That takes a lot of work. That's a lot of energy, you guys. When you.
Oh yeah, he's weak. Doesn't have the gas.
It's not. It's foolish to try to do back to back.
You are quite foolish. That's fine.
Yeah, won't be back to back. Let's see. I think I'm all caught up on comments there. So yeah, so now let's talk a little bit now about, let's switch gears just a little bit. I mean, they love talking about me kicking your ass and I don't blame them. But let's talk a little bit about what's coming up next for the Globetrotter. God, I can't. It makes me want to puke just saying that, the Globetrotter. But anyways, the Globetrotter.
You can just say the champion, either one.
The champion. Champion. No, I'm not saying. I'm
champion,
saying,
buddy.
I'm not doing your accent. I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying chump. And I told you before, if you're gonna do my accent, get the northern accent. I don't have a southern accent.
My mom and dad are first cousins. Haha.
I don't talk like that.
He's a champion.
That's how they talk down south.
Yeehaw.
I'm from the north.
I'm a champion, buddy. Oh, 6-time loser. Haha. Schmucker Crossen.
6-time? He's already admitting I'm beating him, everybody. He's calling me 6-time. How about that? He knows that he's going to get
I
his
didn't say
ass kicked.
6-time winner. I said 6-time loser. So that
Well,
can be
yeah, I'm
interpreted.
going to lose it to somebody, maybe Keaton.
Didn't say loser of the championship either.
I want to show what's coming up next for the pipsqueak. That's up on the horizon here. So this is what's going on, everybody. This is their next event, Breakout 5. Notice it's on a Friday. It's on a day we do our podcast. So our podcast that day for Forward will be Thursday, everybody, because they're going to be wrestling that night, and that's going to be too much to get Ricky to come on right after a show. So we'll do it the day before. So Breakout 5, Friday, September 5th, 8 p.m. Lions and Dojo. I believe tickets are still available, right, Ricky?
As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's sold out yet, but get them fast. And on that show, he's going to make a title defense again against Thomas Roach. What do you know about him?
What I know about this guy is that he was also John McCann's first ever challenger for his NXT Junior Heavyweight Championship, and he came up in the losing end. So if he can't beat John McCann, how's he going to beat me? You know, I'll tell you what. Roaches may be well known for not being able to die so easy, but I'll make sure this one gets disposed of real quick. Call me the Exterminator.
Well, you know, I there's not much of him on the internet. I've tried to find him. There's a few matches here and there, though. But I don't know. We're going to see if we can't get a hold of this guy. Maybe bring him on before the show and maybe show a little bit and kind of get people introduced to who he is and stuff. So kind of see him a little bit and maybe show some of his matches. So we're still working on that. That's a maybe. But this would be his next title defense. And who knows? He could lose it. My question's this. And I think I talked to you about this. My record is 385 days. Do you honestly think you can have a chance to beat that record?
I could double it in my sleep.
I mean, granted, if you take the title over to Canada and sit on the damn thing, yes. But I'm talking about actually defending it. Think you can defend it that much and still keep it?
I mean, what? Who's going to take it off me?
Well, I'm just
Name
asking.
someone who I haven't beat.
I'm only asking because when you get in the big matches at the big venues,
Oh, you finally done. You get no
sometimes you choke. Am I right or am I right?
Look, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, I may be, I may be like 4-1 at outside venues. No, 1-4 at outside venues. I may have only won one match and lost 4 outside our dojo. But that was the old me. That's, you know, he's over there. All right.
Yeah,
That's the
Globetrotter.
new me.
Globetrotter.
Yeah, the Harlem. Yeah, this is the new me. You know, with me, my team, Dylan Clark. You know,
I gotta say something, Ricky. You look fabulous right now. You know why? That's a big compliment I'm going to give you because you do look absolutely stunning with that shirt on. It's the shirt that I really like, everybody. He got all excited when I started talking about how fabulous and stunning, but then he realized it was the shirt.
well, I make every shirt look good. That's the thing, Crusher. When you're a globetrotter, that's what happens.
And then there's a serious question here that's been asked. Let's see what they're saying. It's serious. I haven't even read it, so let's just see what it says. Sky Sports Video News. Sean, this is a serious question for you. When you hear the term Globetrotter in the United States, don't you think of basketball? Does the name Globetrotter translate well for Ricky in the U.S.? Yeah, he knows. I think you know that.
Yeah, I know who the Harlem Globetrotters are.
I think he's just, his idea of a Globetrotter is like jumping around continent to continent, making the rounds, that kind of thing.
This clown doesn't even know what Globetrotter means. He just thinks of basketball. Oh my God.
You know,
Sure,
trotting
what-
around the globe.
Write that down. Write that down. What's this? Sky Sports Video News. Yeah. Yeah.
He does wear Air
Globetrotter
Jordans, if that's anything, but those are basketball shoes for the most part.
Yeah, it's a terrible sport.
You don't even know how to dribble.
Dribbling football.
Basketball?
Football, the real good sport, soccer. That's
I
you
was gonna
guys
say you
call,
can't dribble a pigskin. I don't know what you're talking about.
because that's not football. You don't use your feet, use your hands mostly. Unless you're punting it.
I'll use my hands. All right.
Yeah, use your hands. Use your hands. Shut up.
They say they try to get under your skin, huh, champ? Do you think I do a good job of that?
No.
Yeah. That's why
No.
that's why you say you need migraine pills at the end of the show, am I right?
Oh yeah, because you are the most annoying human being I've ever met in my life.
Yep. And how come you didn't tell me
Second to
that?
some of these fans.
Why didn't you tell me that to my face when I was over there?
I mean, I don't see any evidence that I didn't. Is there any evidence of me not? No? Okay. Yeah, there's no evidence.
There wasn't a chance. He knew better. He knew better, everybody.
I don't know what this guy's talking about. Maybe I just have bigger things in my mind, like a championship match. Speaking of that championship match, did y'all know I won? Just in case you didn't.
John? Yeah, he's aware you got the belt.
What do you know about John? I didn't say the name John, you old man.
Yeah, you did. You said, did John know?
Did you all know?
Oh, did you all know?
Klein. This guy's old. Write that down. Man needs hearing aids.
Yeah, Ricky talking to his wall again.
I'm not talking about.
I think, and like Ben said one time, what are you in solitary confinement? The four walls, and he's talking to himself, ladies and gentlemen.
My team is right there, taking notes. All right, what's that? Needs a pen. Spencer, told you to bring a pen next time. All right.
So, besides this match coming up, is there any other ones you know of that you can talk about that you know?
Nope.
Nothing else?
Nope. These people don't deserve to know about anything else right now.
So we don't know when anything else is coming.
No flights have been announced as of yet.
And then, so honestly though, I think we need to put a little asterisk on your title reign as of right now, because you spent the first 60 days and you had a match over in Canada. Do you want to talk about that match?
The match that I won. So
yeah, because they were all asking about. They wanted to hear about your trip and everything.
All you just need to know is the NWF champion went all the way to Canada, picked up the win against the Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling double champion. He's holding 2 championships, Paulo Tarasi. I beat him as expected. So now we're 1-1. All right. That guy's yapping about rematches. I've heard whispers and things going on, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, there's another comment coming in. Mighty Molly says, a team of ghosts. I think it's past your bedtime, Richard.
I think it's past the time where the nurses come in and give you your sleeping pills, old lady.
Is Richard
right.
your official name?
No.
Because sometimes Ricky's and Ricks are Richard.
Yeah, that's my dad. My dad's Richard, and he gets Ricky. I just get Ricky. I'm Ricky all around. Yep.
So
get my name right next time.
So yeah, Rick doesn't like Richard. He likes Ricky.
Yeah.
Rick. So yeah, and I know what I think it's funny too with how you're bashing John McCann as well. He said he's a horrible co-host. He didn't do good on Forward and everything. And
yeah,
it's like, why? Because you're not tag team partners anymore. But when you were tag team partners, he was your hero.
I don't have any recollection of me saying that.
I do. I can pull up the Forward episodes.
I would love you to do that.
Because you said it right on this podcast.
I say go ahead unless there's...
When we had him on as a guest. My hero, John McCann.
They're saying I didn't say it.
And then as soon as he becomes... You guys go your separate ways. Now he's the enemy. You have a lot of enemies. You have a lot of enemies, Richard.
He's not a good guy. John McCann's a well-known cheater. I don't cheat.
You know something? You shouldn't be throwing rocks when you live in a glass house. Just saying.
My house is made out of bricks, so.
Yeah. Yep. See, he can't even come up with a comeback, so he has to come up with a brick.
House is made out of bricks. That's what I'm going to say. He lives in a glass house.
And Mighty Molly says it rhymes with Rick. Brick, Rick. The only thing that's bricks here is in your head.
You know what else rhymes with Rick? Crusher Crossen's a prick. How about that? That rhymes with it.
Okay. Keep them coming at me. Keep them coming at me. I'm just more cannon fodder for me when I get my hands on you.
Yeah.
Guys, I hate to say it, but when you watch it, I'm going to
Shiver me
twist him.
timbers.
I will twist him into a pretzel so fast he won't know what to do. A human pretzel.
You
Yep.
couldn't twist a swirly straw, buddy.
What are you going to do? But I want to know is this. If you get beat, what's your excuse going to be? That's what I want to know.
Well, I just won't get beat.
But if you do, what will be the reason? Oh, it was a bad day. I had a bad day. I slipped. I right?
just won't lose. Simple as. I don't make excuses.
Well, you're going to have to come up with one.
I don't make excuses. I just win. I'm going off my day. I let the other person make the excuses. Same with Keaton. He's like, oh, I was going to be the 5 count. You know.
Well, he did get robbed. I got to say. And Nathan, the funny thing with Nathan on that count, so he's nowhere to be found. He's putting the guitar away. And then he finally rushes over. And my damn, that was a fast counting ref right all of a sudden. He's like, 1, 2, holy cow, slow down.
And I kicked out.
And you kicked out, but you were pinned already. But
no, it's almost like I knew I could get out. And that's why, even though he counted so fast, I was still out of there.
But yeah, he was counting fast, I thought. So, and you guys say I was a slow count. No, I was a normal count.
You were slow count on your pins and you were fast count on the double down.
That's because I wanted to make sure you guys got up right away. I didn't want you down too long. Didn't deserve to be getting to stay down that long.
Yeah, write it down. The Crusher Crossen doesn't care about the competitors when he's referee. Yeah, Crusher. Yeah, Schmucker.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about referee. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is this: I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you going forward right now, and what I've seen already, I don't like, and I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you with my belt. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't see you mentioning Ben's name too much. Was he ever gonna get another shot at that belt? Ben Nelson.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. Your protege, Ben Nelson.
Don Clark? Don Clark's my protege. Oh, sorry. People.
But are you going to be ducking and dodging him now? Is that the plan?
Sorry. I just got filled in. Ben Nelson, Jordan Nelson's brother? Ben
yes.
Nelson. Oh, I think I know him. Yeah. How's he doing? How's the little guy doing?
So is he ever going to get a rematch? Yes or no?
He fought for this?
You don't remember? Is your mind gone that far?
Fought.
Do you need memory pills?
So I fought Keaton. Before that, it was Paulo.
And who did you get the belt?
Oh, the mullet guy. I remember him. Yeah. I don't know what he's up to these days. Probably not.
So is he ever going to get a shot?
I don't know what he's up to, so probably not.
So you don't want to fight him again?
I'll fight him again.
Yeah.
I think based off what I can remember, I beat him last time, so.
Yeah, after clotheslining me.
Cry me a river.
Ben was robbed too, says Darren.
I get that comment out of here. He's an absolute liar.
While he's drinking a Guinness, it looks like, in that picture. And Damien says, Ricky, we all think it is great that you gave Keaton the Kid of Rock a title match for his first official wrestling match. I am sure it meant a lot to Keaton to wrestle his hero. Nice job.
You're all so welcome. That's what I do for the less fortunate, and the less fortunate wrestlers out there.
Lift the curtain up a little bit, though. This is the thing. So Ricky was in Canada, had not a chance to really work with Ricky. So Keaton was training with John and Nathan and everybody else to have his debut match. And didn't really get to even see Ricky until he arrived.
Yep.
So really, Keaton kind of went into this like wrestlers do a lot of times, where you're going to have a match, and so there is no practicing or anything then. And that's, but for Keaton, I would understand at Keaton's age and debut match and everything, that was pretty impressive to be able to pull that off.
Oh yeah.
You have to admit yourself.
Yeah. That was great.
And so even though Ricky, pulled a cheap shot, bully tactic, as I like to say, and that's why, he's the bully. And You know, and now Keaton, if you notice, is saying all along, Crusher, you were right all along. Of course I was right all along. When am I not right all along? That's the thing.
That makes
I
sense.
see reality. You want to talk about reality check? I'm the definition of reality check. I call it out. I call it like it is. You don't always like what I have to say. I don't care. I just tell you the truth. Keaton, you were on me. You didn't like what I was saying all that time, but I told you I'm telling you the truth. I tell him the truth. He doesn't like to hear it, but it's the truth. Need
No.
I say more?
No, please. Just-
So let's see. So what's your prediction then with this guy coming up, Roach? Thomas,
easy win. That's what I say.
are you concerned at all about maybe losing the belt and then going away out of the territory and
No.
who knows where it'll go? Because if you
No.
lose it, it's gone. It leaves
Is it
NWF.
Roach?
Yes,
No.
Thomas Roach.
No.
I believe Marty Jones trained him. Am I correct?
Yep.
So a guy like that trained this guy, he must be pretty good.
I mean, I fought 2 of Marty Jones' trainees before. I've beaten them both.
Who?
Nathan Hoy and the guy over in England when I went.
Okay,
Marty
we've
Jones.
talked about this multiple times. Nathan Hoy let you win that match
Mhm.
to boost your confidence up. You were what, 13 or 14?
15.
15? Yeah, very young. And I would have done the same. He's just boosting your confidence. I did it with all my lightweights.
Sure.
Yes. Because he
Yeah.
would be a lightweight at that point. And yeah, he's boosting your confidence up. And that's exactly what happened. Let's see if he maybe Nathan Hoy gets his hands on you down the line here again.
Nothing to worry about.
So
Right.
that
But in
would be
regards to
interesting.
Roach, right? This. Give me a second. The Mystic Globetrotter, right? He's feeling something. Getting intuitions. All right. My prediction is I top that guy out within 10 minutes.
With what, the figure 4?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to warn him. Now we'll see. We'll see what happens in that match. And then, you know, like I said, Nathan Hoy maybe too. Maybe he comes after you for that belt. Who knows? Who do you think should get, who do you think deserves a shot most in that dojo out of everybody there for the belt?
The most deserving is Dylan Clark, in my opinion.
So DD Crooks.
No,
Or
Dylan
no,
Clark.
yeah, Dylan Clark. Okay.
No, not DD Crooks. No.
He doesn't deserve a shot?
No, he's on the back of
Are you afraid of
Lost,
him? Are you
He's
afraid of
just
him?
lost 2 matches in a row, I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't deserve it.
I think Canary might be a little scared of Dylan. Of
No,
DD Crooks.
I'm literally his kryptonite. I've beat him multiple times.
So wait a minute. You think Dylan Clark deserves a shot? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, I think he's the most exciting prospect we have on the NPW roster.
That guy that just got heart punched.
Yeah.
What about John McCann? What about Jordan Nelson?
No, he lost our title in Portugal, so I can't even run any slight risk of him being a champion because how do we know he won't just lose it somewhere else, you know?
Well, you know,
That guy holds the championships like he has butter on his hands.
well, here's the thing. When Nathan signs the matches, you have no choice.
Well, you know, I have quite an influence.
So if you get signed against somebody like DD Crooks or Jordan or
Skirmy.
whoever, you better be able to back it up. Or Sage. These
Or
guys
Heath
aren't the
Man.
same. Yeah, I know you beat these guys, but they're not the same anymore.
Neither am I.
Yeah, you're not. You're back to what you used to be.
Do we both see that? I think that's what makes me a little bit different, you know? So tell me this, what's your favorite championship that DD Crooks holds? Or Sage Valentine? Or John McCann? Or Jordan Nelson? Or Ben Nelson? Honestly, what's your favorite title that anyone in NIPW holds right now? All our titles are held by outsiders, apart from me.
And your belt isn't an NIPW championship.
Yeah. But NIPW guy holding a title. None of the NIPW guys hold a championship right now.
And who gave you that opportunity to get that title?
Myself through sheer talent and determination and grit.
And I didn't have anything to do with that as your mentor.
No, you're not my mentor.
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm a mentor. Mentors don't have mentors. This guy. Has
Yep.
no idea what he's talking about.
Everybody knows. All the viewers, everybody gives them all those guys. They know where you got the. They all know where you got the drop kick. I think it's hilarious when you come on here and say, "I taught myself the drop kick." Look, we watched my drop kick how many times over and over in different clips and footage and everything on this podcast over the last year. Next thing you know, you look like Crusher's drop kick. Yeah. So yes, I am your mentor to a degree.
I'm sure you are, buddy. Sure you are.
Just as much as you reflect in that belt, I am. All right, guys. Oh, wait, there's another comment here. Let's see. Wrestling Revolution Keaton says, Damian, I didn't fight the NIPW GOAT John McCann. I fought the wee Canary Kid.
I mean, you can talk me down all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that I won. It actually makes you look worse if you said that I'm all these things, but you lost.
Let me say this about John and Ricky. You know, whenever I talk about getting my hands on Ricky or doing any kind of match, he comes up with every excuse in the book on he doesn't want to hurt an old man. He doesn't want to beat up an old man, this, that, and everything else.
Guy. Quite respectful.
However, John McCann, in your absence, John is not afraid. John would be more than willing to get in the ring with me, so he says, and he wants to put me out and everything else. He talks tough just like you do, but he's not afraid. That's the difference between John and Ricky. John is not afraid, but Ricky is. I have noticed that.
Not afraid.
I have noticed that.
Sure
And the other thing John says is John says he respects me, unlike you.
What's the respect?
So there's that difference as well.
John just has low standards, and that's fine. It's not what champions hold, and maybe that's why John isn't a champion right now, isn't it?
You know, was this your plan all along? Just hoodwink me when I come over there to get the belt, do the right things, and then when you get the belt, do it your way. Was that the plan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Don't know what he's talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. And then let's talk, since we're getting to the end of the show, about what's coming up on the next shows, right?
Yep.
So let's see here. Okay, so what's next? Okay, it's this one. So like we were talking earlier before we went on air, our next, that damn logo, hang on. There we go. The next Rewind show is Dayton Studios. That's Dixie Dave getting just manhandled by Mr. Macho, choking him the hell out or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, but anyways, yeah, Dave always this is where Dave spent most of his time, on his back. Just like Ricky.
Nope, because I'm a champion.
Fully restored studio taping 100. That'll be next week. Well, not quite a week. 6 days away here. Thursday, August 14th. We'll be watching this one. Me and Dixie Dave. That's what's coming up next there. And then, Ricky, our next show is going to be in 2 weeks from today. And we have a guest. It's JJ Hall, the current Full Tilt Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's going to be joining us. And Ricky, I don't know. I think he's a heel.
What's that mean?
Yeah. What's that mean? So, which means I don't know, if he comes in character, he'll probably be, I don't know, maybe he'll be siding with Ricky. I'll have to take care of both these guys. I don't know. We'll see. But pretty impressive. He's got that belt. Maybe we could see a title Canary Kid against this guy. Who would you predict would win that?
Me.
Oh, you don't even know anything about this guy.
Yeah, I know, but with me.
I'll tell you something. What I've seen in clips and stuff and things, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he can be as good as he wants, but nobody checks his grappling. That's what I say. So
yeah, we're gonna have him as a guest, JJ Hall. I'm really looking forward to it. Learn all about him and how he got started and everything. And a Full Tilt Wrestling guy. I think we had a comment a while back, Ricky. I was like, "When are you gonna get more Full Tilt Wrestling guests?" Well, here's one coming up. So yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks. And then Keaton's telling, I don't have a graphic for it, but I'll talk about it. He's saying that Keaton says his next show, he's got Andy the William Roberts on Sunday for kayfabe.
That says Wild Man.
What
What's
did I
Andy
say?
the William mean?
Did I say William? I just totally blanked out.
Old Man Can't Read.
Andy the Wildman Roberts on Sunday on Kayfabe with Keaton, 7 p.m. So check out that. So that's what's coming up on the future shows. Where's my media? I just got to get this thing off. There we go. So yeah, so join us then. And I don't know. I think it was okay. I just, like I said, I feel bad for Keaton because he didn't get the belt. But at the same time, I'm happy that he got a championship match for his debut, which is pretty cool. How many people can say they got to fight for a world title on their debut?
I don't know much.
I mean, pretty cool stuff. So, and this guy lucked out. What can you say?
I won.
Yeah, he got lucky. Broke his guitar and everything. You just have a habit of breaking things, don't you, champ?
Records, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, starting with 60 days. Yes, great record. That's a good one. We'll get a plaque for you for that.
I appreciate that.
All right, guys, we're going to be out of here then. Thanks for tuning in. And we will see you next time we are live. So long, everybody.